Welcome to Neuro Gamer Boy. Alright, let's do our another mission.
No time to pat ourselves on the back. Select another question so we can save another robot.
Alright, here we go. Alright.
As everyone knows, you can't blow decent bubbles with regular chewing gum. That's because bubble gum has more of the stuff that makes chewing gum chewy. It stretches more than regular gum, and that lets you blow big bubbles. Oh, but don't you try it in my class. What was the first chewing gum made from? I'd love it if the whole world popped super glue into their mouths and started to chew. I'd be the only one left at the top. Everyone would have to listen to me.
Super glue, interesting.
Well, Polly, you've done it again. That's exactly right. The world's first chewing gum was made with super glue. Oh, great. That's all the world needs. Everybody's mouth glued shut except for Polly's. If it were the other way around, I'd be tempted to leave her be. But, as it is, eardrums around the globe are depending on us. Click on the inventory button to put away the transquizzer.
Alright, let's do it.
I heard that, Snotley, and I'm not amused. If you want to save your precious eardrums, I'd suggest you look for Bubblebot. To find Bubblebot, you'll first need to locate these 4 clues: a microwave oven, a maple leaf, a pine tree, and a calendar. Bubblebot's an extremely elaborate robot that the professor designed to walk and chew gum at the same time. That may not sound like much, but it took a long time to perfect. We've got to get him back before the professor blows a gasket. Stand back now while I sense the place out. Okay, all sensors indicate that Polly hit a mission clue in the music hall. Voila! Another mission clue is hidden in the painting gallery.
Okay, let's do the painting gallery first, and then we'll do the art.
Feel like browsing through the virtual collection? Just click on the machine. Or go to the gallery in the back if you feel like creating your own work.
Just make sure you leave everything the way you find it. Not like Paul, you're always creating a mess.
What's the matter? Your sensors need tuning? There's no clue in here. But if you insist on browsing the collection, I did hide some invention points in one of the works. We need a clue. I'll give you a hint. But first, I want to hear you beg.
Don't bother begging, Bartley. I know what she's talking about. I have a painting that tells the story of Saint Martin and the beggar.
We need to find the right work of art.
Let's get those points anyways. Let's see.
If you want to change the category being displayed in the machine, click on the lever near the bottom of the display. If you want to hear a little bit about any of the works of art in the category, click on it once. If you want to select the work of art and see it up close and big, click on it again.
Okay, the beggar, that's not it, that's history. No. I don't think that's it. Let's see here. No, landscaping. Nope. Still life.
This is a Dutch still life. 300 years ago, the painters in Holland perfected the art of realistically painting flowers.
No beggars there. Nope. Nothing there. Symbolic art. Nope. Nope. No. No. No beggar there. What's this one here?
This beautiful work showing musicians was painted with little dots of paint.
And It's not landscape. Maybe it's religious. We'll have to see. No still life, because that's all fish. No. Symbolic art. No. What's this one?
Combine small pieces of colored glass into a design, and you get a stained glass window like this one.
Oh, we need a beggar, though. That's not it.
This is a portrait of the artist Georgia O'Keeffe. Her paintings are beautiful, and so is this photograph. This full-length portrait is the mother of the man who painted it, James Whistler.
Okay, that's not it. No.
This Egyptian wall was painted with pictures that told stories.
Okay, that's not it. Where's the beggar?
This beautiful work showing musicians was painted with little dots. This is one of the earliest paintings ever found. It was drawn on a cave thousands and thousands of years ago. The artist who painted this found beauty in the most ordinary of things.
Not landscape. For some reason, no.
This is the Statue of Liberty. It was sculpted. You can tell just by his pose that the man in this sculpture is thinking.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
When you look at this painting, ask yourself this. How did the artist make it clear that the subject of this portrait was a king? This self-portrait was painted in gloomy colors. Was this artist in a good mood? The artist painted this portrait of himself with a mustache to give himself this painting of the royal family of Spain.
No, that's not it.
This vase from ancient Greece is decorated with figures that tell a story.
I'm not sure. We might have to go back.
Let's go to the painting gallery.
I think we'll just go back here. Let's see here.
I remember. Hey, it's a weird story, but we've got to illustrate it. Click on the card on the lower left corner if you want to suffer through it again.
I watched a boring cartoon yesterday about a boring boy in his boring living room playing with his boring car. He reminded me of you, Snotty. Okay, dokie. I think this is the room that they were talking about. Okay. So we need a cartoon. No, keep going. No. New. No. No. Maybe it's this. Okay, it's playing. Okay, boy. Cartoon. I watched a boring cartoon. So, where's the TV? No TV. Ah, there it is.
Yes! What an artist! Let's add the clue to the inventory and move forward.
Got it.
I'm gonna try to sense this area of clues. Bingo! I've sensed a mission clue in the music hall.
Okay.
This is the door to the professor's concert hall, which he usually keeps locked so none of the less musical robots around here pound too hard on the piano. But the door doesn't open with a key. Instead, it uses a password. Hey, Beethoven!
Huh? Hello? Who's there? Oh, Bartley, it's just you. You should have called my name instead of just scuffling around out there.
Sure. Okay, listen, Polly's up to no good again, and we're trying to stop her. We're having trouble with this lock. Can you help us?
Now, Bartley, if I just gave you the answers, Polly would reboot me in a heartbeat. But if you're really having trouble figuring out one of the words, click on the button next to it, and I'll see what I can do. Good luck.
Okay! What you must do is unscramble the letters on the left side of the door to create 4 words.
It seems you've created some kind of word, but it's not a right word. Click on the button next to the word if you need a hint. If it weren't for this, sailboats couldn't move.
Ah.
Wind.
Terrific! We're almost in.
Alright. I think it might be heat. H-A-T-E.
Heat! Hey, way to go!
And this might be... It might be else. E. Let me see.
Wet snow. Wet snow.
Oh, slush. So... Oh, sleet. That's right.
Sleet.
Great job!
Okay.
Better at this than I am.
Let's see here.
Rhymes with Spain.
Ah. Rain.
Rain.
You figured out all 4 words. Now, can you unscramble the password?
Let me see here. Hey, maybe I can...
The words you have already unscrambled will help you solve the password.
Oh, weather then. There we go. Weather.
That is correct. The password is weather.
Not weather with the... Yeah, there's weather spelt different ways, too. That's W-H-E-R-E-R. The way we just spelt it for the weather of the... Weather.
This is the Mountains Music Hall. This is where rehearsals are held by our award-winning all-robot chorus, headed by Maestro Trombone. Of course, thanks to Polly, half the members of the chorus were lost in time right now. Ah, to hear their sweet, dulcet tones just one more time. Maestro? Hey, Maestro!
Shh, Bartley. You'll misalign my perfect pitch sensors. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. There we go.
Sorry, Maestro, but Polly's put us all in a bit of a jam, and the future of civilization is at stake.
Mamma mia! If she would only practice her arias, she wouldn't have the time or the inclination to destroy the world. Music has such a civilizing influence. Although her voice, let's just say it's not music to my ears.
I heard that, Maestro. You just don't appreciate my instrument. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Well, Polly, you do have a quality.
I've got scads and scads of quality, but what Nutley here wants is the mission clue I hid here. In order to get it, though, he'll have to play me a song. Not just any song, though. I want to hear this song. And please play it right, Dingbot. My delicate ears can't handle even one sour note. You mess up, and you get nothing. Nada. Zilch. Nuts.
You know, if you like, you can play the organ with the top row of number keys on your keyboard.
Click on the music tablet to play that tune.
How did she... it seems that you have your work cut out for you, dear Bartley. You see, the music is all mixed up. If you want to hear how it's supposed to sound, click on me and I'll play it for you. Then you should have little trouble rearranging those musical phrases until they're in the right order. Click on the button next to the phrase to hear the music stored on it. Then click on the phrase to move it to another slot.
If you click on the play button, you can play the entire piece as it's arranged on the music tablet. You can even change the instrument it's played with by selecting one of the instruments on this panel.
Let's do that. Let's try it.
Whoa, kinda avant-garde, but I think Polly had something more traditional in mind. Rearrange the chips in a different order.
Let's see. Maybe it's this. Let's try this one here. Let me see. So I think this one's first. To town. Let's see what's your town. To town. So Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony. Where's the? I think is this it? No. Let's see. So Yankee Doodle went to town. No, it has to be riding on a pony. No. Maybe it's this here. Went to town. Let's see if this works really quick. Went to town, riding on a pony. In his hat and called it macaroni. Yeah. If Yankee Doodle went to town riding
This
on a
song
pony.
is called Yankee Doodle. In the old country, Italy, you know, a macaroni is a type of feather people used to wear in their hats. I bet you never knew that.
Doodle went to town riding on a pony. Stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle do do do. Yankee Doodle dandy. Yankee Doodle do do do. Do 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 do. Doodle went to do do do. You gotta love that song.
Now pick up the mission clue and let's move on.
I love that song. That's
Mission
pretty
clue's
cool.
here. Let's try another floor.
Let's try another floor.
Stand back now while I sense the place out. Great. I've got a strong reading in the shrinking machine room.
Okay, let's do the shrinking room. This is the one. This is the fun one, when we get to do the Botley being sent into the Pong one.
Symptomatic again.
All right.
Just let me know if you need any information about my darling specimens.
Yeah. So I hid a mission clue in one of the specimens. Still, you'll never find it unless you can figure out this hint. Egbert hates to kiss this specimen because it takes too long. That's because this specimen has 6 lips.
I hug and kiss all of my pretties. It's part of my
gentler approach to silence.
6 lips. Let's see here. Let's check this one out.
Squid.
A squid is a 10-armed underwater creature similar to the 8-armed octopus. It's called an invertebrate because it doesn't have a backbone. The giant squid is the world's largest invertebrate. The stink bug is an insect in the shape of a shield. When a stink bug is disturbed, it emits a foul odor. That's how it gets its name. Of course. Tarantula. Tarantulas are huge and hairy. Tarantulas have fangs, but they don't use them to chew. Like all spiders, the tarantula puts venom in its victim and then sucks the liquid out of its body. Truffle. A truffle is an underground fungus like a mushroom. Special pigs and dogs are trained to sniff out truffles. Truffles are very expensive, and people love to eat them. Newt. Newts are small salamanders that are born in water and live their lives on land. When it's time to mate, the male newt becomes brighter and grows a crest of skin on its back to impress the female newt. Roundworm. Roundworms are simple worms with long, thin bodies. They live in watery environments, even though they don't know how to swim. Most roundworms have 6 lips.
When you think you have the right specimen, click on Egbert again to put the analyzer away.
6 lips right here. Here we go.
Think that's the right specimen?
Happy trails.
There's the lips that we're talking about. Ooh, here we go. Let's do it. Oops. There we go. There we go, the mouse, boom. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's, ooh, wow, there's a lot of those. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. Yeah, there we go. Let's do it. There we go. Come on. Let's put it right back in. There we go. There we go. Oh, nice. That was sweet. Uh-oh. My bad there. Don't worry, Botley. We got a couple more Botley lives. Come on. Send it right up. There we go. Oh, nice. Nice. That was 2, I think. No, you gotta go. There we go. Send it right on it. Oh, that was a 3. Nice. Gotta love 3. We got. Oh, there's 1. Come on, let's see if we. Oops. Come on. Don't worry, Botley. We're gonna get it. Okay. There we go. In. Come on. Okay, come on. We're bouncing off. Boom. There's 1 hit there. No. Oh, yeah. We finally got it. Oh, right. There we go. Oh. Come on. Yikes. Come on. There we go. 1 pop there. No, we didn't get any on that one. There we go. There's 1 there. Ooh, that was close. Oh, nice. There you go. 2. So we did 2 on that. 2 pops on that one. Boom. Come on. There we go. Nope. Didn't get a hit on that one. There we go. Maybe 2. There you go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, that was pretty good bounce there. Bam! Oh, nice. That was 2. 3 hits. Okay. And we got it. There we go. Send it right on up. There we go. Right on in. Okay, there we go. Almost. We just got to get into that orange one. And then we actually win the prize. Go, 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 go. Come on. Come on. The orange. But, oh, almost, almost. Come on. Maybe we can use one of those robot things. There we go. Oh, so close. Ah, there it is. Yeah, right on. There we go.
That's it. Take the clue and put it in your inventory.
We did rather well.
To complete this mission.
That was not too bad.
There are no mission clues on this floor. Hey, I'll need some silence while I try to sense this area out. No doubt about it. There's a clue in the robot maze.
Okay.
We're back at the maze again.
Let's try. I'm gonna try try to do 2. Whoa, this is a big one.
Back at the maze again.
Okay.
Down there? Maybe Polly's put something in there again.
You're so right, Botley. And this time it's not going to be easy. Maybe you and your little friend should just give up now and go play with some of my old baby toys.
There's a bridge, a log. South 2, west 1. South 2, west 1. West. West Bridge, so we go over 2. Okay, let's say we come here, west, down. There we go. So let's go to west. There we go. 1, 2. Now we gotta do the bridge. Not the bridge, the log. Where's the logs? Log west. West. Let's see. Where's the log? Log. Ah, here we go. Nope. Where's that? West log. There we go. To west. Where's the other log? Is there 2 logs? Yeah, here we go. Here's the other log. Not the bridge. Is that a bridge? Is there any other logs? West, east. I'm trying to see if there's any logs. I don't see any other logs. Well, here we go. Here's the east log. Come on. East log. Let's see, is there any east? 2 east, that's perfect. East. So I gotta do the bridge. Well, no, grab the bridge. We need the bridge. Not the south. Bridge. Where's the east log? Okay, 2 east, perfect. Then we gotta put the bridge where the nope, that's not the one. Where the jump is. Okay. Then yeah, then we go east 1. Where's the east? Come on. Not west. Come on, east. No, grab the east. And then east 1. South 2 or 3. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she need 2. South 2. Come on. No, 2. There we go. South 2. Do. Let's see. Let me see some south. South 2. Right there. Let's see. I think we're close. Let's see if we got this. We're getting closer. Okay, west 1, across the bridge. So west 2. So far, so good. Okay, bridge crossed 1. Bridge crossed. East 2. East 1. South 2. I think
Too bad, poor guy. He's either really brave or really stupid.
south, 1 west, jump, and then 4. This should be it here. I think we got it now. This should be it. Because what we're going to do is when we do our jump right over here, it should, because we're going to come down west 1, jump, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Yeah, this is it. Man, this was a tough one, but we did it because we worked together. Okay, down we go. Yeah, we got it this time. There we go. Hip hip hooray, we solved it. Great job. Hooray, go team.
Fantastic! The robot made it through the maze. You are some slick programmer. Beautiful job. Just pick up the clue and add it to the inventory. We made it. We got all the clues. We've got enough invention points. Now let's go into the time machine. Click on the time machine door in the back.
Okay, we're going to stop right here and then pick up next time with the other mission. Want to thank you all for logging on and participating, commenting down below. Always remember to use the mind that the Lord's given you to learn, improve, and get better. And always remember to, like we talked about on Neurogamer Boy, to like and subscribe and comment so that you can help the stream grow. And remember to come back, and we're going to be doing on our next episode the Time Machine. All right. Be blessed, and always remember that Neurogamer Boy loves you. Bye bye, my friends. Welcome back to Neurogamer Boy. Now we're going in to the Time Machine. Let's do it. And then we're going to free Bubblegum Bot. Let's
Moving
go.
right along. Let's get over to the Wheel of Invention to figure out our next mission.
We get to do Hollywood Squares. Yay! Oh, we gotta push the go button. Come on.
For another spin of the wheel, just click on the on button.
Bam. There we go. Come on, come on, come on.
Tuned in to Hollywood Squares, the game show that tests whether you're qualified to stop Polly from turning history into her story. In this episode, you'll rescue gum-chewing Bubblebot from somewhere in time. Your first clue is a microwave oven, and it will tell you what Polly has cooking. Microwave ovens were invented by accident. In 1946, a scientist named Perry Spencer was experimenting with a form of energy called microwaves. All of a sudden, a mysterious thing happened to the candy bar in his pocket. What happened to the candy bar in Perry Spencer's pocket?
Let's see. What happened to the candy bar in Perry Spencer's pocket? It blew up. It broke in half. It melted. It blew up. It broke in half. It melted. What happened to Perry Spector's and what happened to the candy bar in Perry Spector's pocket? One more time, then you decide. It blew up. It broke in half. It melted. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now, my friends. I'm gonna say it melted.
That's right. Perry Spencer realized that microwaves could cook things when the microwaves melted a candy bar in his pocket. When something melts, it turns into a liquid. What was a liquid before it melted?
A liquid, a gas, a solid. A liquid, a gas, a solid. When something melts, it turns into a liquid. What was the liquid before it melted? One more time, and then you get to choose. A liquid, a gas, a solid. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it's up to you. Choose now. I'm gonna say a solid.
Good. When a solid chocolate bar melts, it turns into liquid chocolate sauce. Yum. Which of the following is a solid?
Chewing gum, maple syrup, hydration. Chewing gum, maple syrup, hydration. Which of the following is a solid? I'll do it one more time and then you decide. Chewing gum, maple syrup, hydration. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now, my friends. I'm going to say chewing gum.
That's correct. Chewing gum is soft enough to chew, but it's not a liquid like water. Chewing gum is what this mission is all about.
Great job! So we need to go back in time to when gum was first chewed. Bubblebot, here we come.
Your second clue is a maple leaf, and it will tell you where chewing gum was invented. This leaf comes from the sugar maple. The sugar maple is the tree that gives us maple syrup. Every autumn, the leaves from the sugar maple turn bright yellow and red. The sugar maple leaf appears on the flag of the second largest country in the world.
What is that country?
Is it Russia, China, or Canada? Russia, China, or Canada? The sugar maple leaf appears on the flag of the second largest country in the world. What is that country? One more time and then you choose. Russia, China, or Canada? Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose. Ah, you're right. Russia's the first. You would think that China was because of the population. But if Russia and China are not, what's the only one left out that's left to be chosen? Canada!
Yes,
Correct.
indeed. Canada is the second largest country in terms of land, but not in terms of people. Canada is located on what continent?
South America, Greenland, or North America? South America, Greenland, North America. Canada is located on what continent? One more time, and then you choose. South America, Greenland, or North America? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now. I'm going to say North America.
Correct.
Great job.
Is located on the continent of North America.
It sits on the northern border of its neighbor and ally, the United States of America. Which of the following countries is also located in North America?
Mexico, Greenland, Argentina. Mexico, Greenland, Argentina. One more. I'm going to read this and then say it one more time, and then you got to choose which of the following countries is also located in North America. Mexico, Greenland, Argentina. You got to decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now. I'm going to say Mexico.
Muy bien. Mexico is the North American country to the south of the United States. Its capital, Mexico City, is the largest city in the world. Mexico is also the place where chewing gum was invented.
Wow.
We're halfway on our way to Mexico. We just need to find out who invented chewing gum and when.
The third clue is a pine tree. The pine tree will tell you who invented chewing gum.
Pine trees are called evergreens because their leaves are always green. Unlike maple leaves, they don't change color in the fall. There's a pine tree in Arizona that's 4,600 years old. That's as old as what?
The Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, the Great Pyramid of Egypt. The Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, the Great Pyramid of Egypt. One more time, read up here, and then then we're going to read the choices, and then you got to choose. There's a pine tree in Arizona that's 4,600 years old. What's as old as that's as old as what? Let's see if it is. So we'll ask. The Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, the Great Pyramid of Egypt. I'm kind of siding with the Great Wall of China, but I'm not sure. Maybe the Taj Mahal. I know the Great Pyramids are really old in Egypt. I'm gonna try the Taj. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Great Wall of China.
No.
Okay, so it is the Taj Mahal.
Goes back about 2,000 years.
Maybe it's Taj Mahal.
No.
That's a Great
Taj Mahal
Pyramids?
is a large white marble tomb in India that was built 350 years ago.
Oh, okay. So the Great Wall of China was 2,000 The Taj Mahal was 300 years, so it has to be the Great Pyramid of Egypt.
Correctamundo.
Interesting.
That pine tree was planted when Egypt was one of the largest and richest civilizations the world has ever known.
Interesting.
It
Okay.
took 20 years and 2 million enormous flocks of stone to build the Great Pyramid of Egypt. What was it built for?
A tomb, a library, a palace. A tomb, a library, a palace. It took 20 years and 2 million enormous blocks of stone to build the Great Pyramid of Egypt. What was it built for? One more time and then you choose. A tomb, a library, a palace. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now. I'm going to say, because I know you probably already chose this too, a tomb.
Right! The pyramids of Egypt were tombs for the kings. They were filled with gold and jewelry for the king to use as he traveled to the afterlife.
Okay, let's see what we get for the new, maybe, I think we may have one more title. Let me see here. Okay.
Which ancient American culture built pyramids?
The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Mayans, the ancestral Romans. The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Mayans, the ancestral Romans. Well, I'm going to read up here and then do one more time, and then you got to choose which ancestral American culture built what? The pyramids? Question mark. The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Mayans, the ancestral Romans. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now. Choose wisely. I'm going to say, because the Greeks were in Europe, and so was Rome, so those two are taken out. The only one that's left is the Mayans.
Mayans! That's correct! Like the Egyptians, the Mayans built pyramids. They also invented chewing gum.
Cool.
Cool. We're getting closer and closer to good old Bubble Butt. Now we know that the Mayans in Mexico invented chewing gum, but when did they do it?
Your fourth clue is a calendar.
Ooh, the time.
To help you figure out when in history chewing gum was invented. When people first began to grow crops, they started counting the number of days between one planting time and the next. By counting the days, the first calendars were created. The first calendar was invented by a people who lived along the Nile River in Africa. Who were those people?
The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Egyptians, the ancestral Mayans. The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Egyptians, the ancestral Mayans. The first calendar was invented by a people who lived along the Nile River in Africa. Who were these people? One more time and then I'll count to 5 and you choose. The ancestral Greeks, the ancestral Egyptians, the ancestral Mayans. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose now and choose wisely. I'm going to say the Greeks were on the continent of Europe. The Mayans we learned are on North America. So the Egyptians, they controlled the Nile. So then it runs in Africa. So it's the Egyptians.
The Nile is a river in Egypt. The Egyptians noticed that the Nile overflowed each year before planting time. They counted out the days between each flood and came up with the world's first calendar.
Cool.
The ancient Egyptians thought there were 365 days in a year. How many days does a year really have?
All right, 365, 365 and a quarter, 366. 365, 365 and a quarter, or 366. The ancestral Egyptians thought there were 365 days in the year. How many days does a year really have? One more time and you got to choose. 365, 365 and a quarter, 366. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And make sure you don't get fooled. And we're going to talk about this. Because the Egyptians, remember, they thought there was 365. I'm sure you guys know what a leap year is, right? Of course you do. It's on every 4 years we get an extra day. So how is that possible? Is it 365, 366, or 365 and a quarter? If you said the 300, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. If you said 365 and a quarter, you are correct.
Each year is really 365 and a quarter days long. Every 4 years, the Egyptians had an extra day on their hands that they couldn't explain. The leap year was invented later on to fix this problem. A leap year with 366 days was invented in 46 BC by Julius Caesar in ancient Rome. Which of the following years had 366 days?
47 BC, 4000 BC, 400. 47 BC, 4000 BC, 400. Now I'm going to read one more time, and now you're going to have to figure this out. A leap year with 366 days was invented in 46 BC by Julius Caesar in ancestral Rome. Which of the following years had 366 days? 47 BC, 4000 BC, or 400? Think, think, think. This is a tricky one. I would be tempted to say 47 BC, but remember, every time in the BC when it got closer to AD, you lost a year. So if it was invented in this time, there is no AD here, so it can't be this one. So this one's off the chart there. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're working through this. I forgot to do the number count. 4000. The Romans BC weren't. I think they weren't around during that time. This has to be it. No. Oh.
The leap year hadn't been invented yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because it goes down. Oh. Then it has to be 400 then.
Great job! 400 was a leap year.
400 BC. I mean AD.
Chewing gum was invented by the Mayans.
You did it! Bubble Bop was sent to Mexico in the year 400 to make a sticky situation out of the invention of chewing gum. It's time now to rescue him. Before we take this trip back in time, can I just tell you how amazing I think you are? That said, grab the time key and let's move out.
We're going to learn about what was our learning today was about? Chewing gum. What? Who? The Mayans invented it. When? 400 AD. Where? Mexico. We'll try that one more time, and then we'll grab the key. What was our topic about? Chewing gum. Who created it or invented it? The Mayans. When was it invented? 400 AD. And where? Mexico. Exactly. Let's grab the key and save BubbleBot. Let's go on in.
Seatbelt and click on me when you're ready to
Let's do it, Botley.
Oh, way to go to freshen your breath. We're off to Mexico. A Mayan woman is cooking up a batch of the world's first chewing gum.
This should be interesting.
What's that bubble bot up to? Oh no, he's pouring super glue into that pot of chewing gum. Watch out, Mayan lady, watch out! Oh, too late. Now her mouth's glued shut. Press the recall button. Let's hope it's not too late to save the world from this sticky situation.
Okay, let's try it. Let's do it. Recall, recall, recall. Yay.
Everything's back to normal. That Mayan lady is using tree sap like she's supposed to. Bubble Bot is back where he belongs. Now hold on while I steer this contraption back. You need that. Always a sign. Press the back button on the utility belt to leave the time machine. We need to put this robot to rest.
Okay, let's do it.
It does my CPU chip good to know that I've helped bring these guys back where they belong. Another robot safe at home. I bet you think you're the smartest little robot in the world now, don't you, Gutley? Well, you're not as smart as I am, and I'm gonna make the next mission so tough you'll beg to take it to the scrap heap. No time to pat ourselves on the back. Select another question so we can save another robot. Click on the inventory to start a mission.
Okay, we're going to call it right here and pick it up next time with a new mission. Always remember to use the mind the Lord's given you. Always remember that Neuro Gamer Boy loves you. Keep pushing forward and keep coming back and commenting down below and subscribing, of course, so that you can help the stream grow and for me to put out more and more learning information. And also, if you want like different ones, like more jump starts or other ones, you can put in what you want down below. Okay. All right. Be blessed, my friends, and I will see you next time on Neuro Gamer Boy. Be blessed. Bye bye.